house on the corner of nothing and nowhere. We'll grow tomatoes and drink mojitos on the front porch stairs. And you can walk around in your flip-flops while I sit and watch the passing clouds. Then we'll be off to bed and we will wake up in a little white house.
We all walk with an outer glow, living on our insides, casting shadows. The world's spinning around again. We all know, but we all pretend. Earth spinning round again. Blood pumping round again. You said your name was Billy Joel, but you didn't know how to play the piano. Your feet saw from the beaten road, but you kept on traveling to the so-called unknown.
but somehow it needed more. Oh, maybe the way that our hearts became true is the same way they all do. When I wake up, I want to see the sun shine across your face. When I walk with you, I want your hand in mine, in your pocket space. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Our love is typical. Our love is typical.
It's 4 in the afternoon. I'm quite home awaiting you. Fall in love with me, baby. Fall in love with me, baby, now. For the cold of evening comes, moving the